So, yesterday we learned about how to share both your Google folder and your Google site with your teacher. Today we are going to be learning about how we can customize our portfolio using Canva by creating banners that stand out and will set you apart when looking at different portfolios. So, your portfolio should look similar to this. Maybe your icons at the top will be different, but it should look similar. We're going to use this change image, but before we do that, yesterday you were told to find a color palette. This is the palette that you are going to use in order to create your banner. So for example, if I liked this one right here, I am going to make sure that I keep this up so I know which one I want to use. So I could save palette and I could save it as portfolio. All right, now we're going to go to Canva, and under Design Spotlight, there should be one called Banner Maker. Go ahead and click on that and start designing your banner. Once that pulls up, you have a lot of different things that you can do over here as far as your elements. I strongly suggest you do not use these, but instead be creative and do your own. For the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and just use this one. And what I am going to do is under my colors, I am going to pull the colors from my color palette. Yours isn't going to say add colors in brand kit because you are not a teacher. But what you can do is if you want this right here to be a certain color, all you have to do is pick one out of here. Say if I really want that one to be this green color, I'm going to click on it, copy to the clipboard. So then I'm going to come over here, go up to the top, and I press Control V. That's going to paste it in there, and look right there. I can now click on it. I can do that with all of the different, I believe this is just the picture of her. We're going to go ahead and delete that. But then I can do that with all of my different ones. So that is that shape right there. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to see, well, I think I would want that, this darker brown color. I'm going to go here, although it might already be very similar. I click up here. I'm going to again copy paste into there and click it. Then I'm looking at my background. I want my background to be one of my colors as well. And I'm thinking that for this one, I might do maybe this color right here. So I'm going to background. I'm going to click this right here, click that, and I'm going to put in my color code right there. That is going to automatically change it. So then I'm looking and I'm going to go ahead and delete, excuse me. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to delete hi there if I can. I don't know if I can. I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to take this and it is going to be the very front of my portfolio. So for example, I want it to say on the front of my portfolio, Mrs. O'Neill's portfolio. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to do Mrs. O'Neill's and then portfolio. All right, I want this centered, so I'm going to go up and center it. And then for some reason it didn't center properly. Oh, it just centered the bottom line. So now I'm going to center the top line. There, now I can click on hi there. I was wondering why that wasn't working. So then I'm going to mess around with this. Maybe I want the letter spacing to be farther apart, or maybe I want the line spacing to be farther apart, give it a little bit more space between Miss O'Neill's and portfolio. Possibly I want to change this color. So if I changed this color, I could make it even this really dark green. So I could go back, make that dark green, And I don't love how that looks, but let's see if there's anything else that we can do to get that to look a little bit different. If we go to text, we can get it to look hopefully a little bit different. Effects, there it is. So if I go to effects, then I can make it, no, that doesn't really help my situation. That kind of does. So maybe I don't make it transparent at all. I want it to be really bright and bold. And then I can maybe move this over. And if I move it over and also make it larger, there we go. So now I'm able to do that. And maybe I want to add some other elements. You need to mess with it and see how you want to create your design. So I might have this design sticking off the side, and I want to see any colors that I haven't used. I don't believe I've used this one, but that one's really light and I don't really want to use it. Maybe I want to use the brown color that looks like these squiggles are kind of just going into that, especially if I make it a little bit bigger so it actually does. Then I can go here. And again, the same process and grab it. There it is. I can also make this bigger. You're just playing around with it to see what design aspects you want to pull into your portfolio. So now that I have this the way I wanted it, or I want it, I'm going to go to this share button up here in the right hand corner. Go ahead and click that, and I am going to press download. It's going to suggest a PNG. You can just go ahead and download it as a PNG, and it's going to start downloading here. Typically, for me, it's going to download right here. It's going to download into my desktop downloads folder. For you, it'll most likely, especially if you're on your Chromebook, download into your Google Drive, and you'll be able to see that. But regardless, when you go to your portfolio and click Change Image here, you're going to press Upload into your downloads, and then you should see one. It says Welcome to the Club is what it's named. I'm going to open that, and now I have my, whoops, I'm going to go ahead and delete that one because I do not need it. You can mess with the header type. Maybe you want a large banner. You want a cover? Probably not. That doesn't work out very well. I would suggest banner is going to really be the best fit. And you're going to have to mess with it a little bit. This is removing readability adjustment. If you click on that, it makes your colors more vibrant, how they actually show up in Canva. The reason why they have that is because there are some themes that you can work with just within Google Sites, but we are not using those. So you're going to put your name and portfolio, make sure it's labeled up here, portfolio, and you are going to create one of these for all 6 of your different folders, excuse me. So if I were to go back, I'm going to show you, one moment, please. Oh, too far. I'm going to show you what you're going to be doing. So, for example, let's look at, I'll look at Jimena's. Sorry, Jimena, I did not ask you before doing this, but I'm going to go ahead and look at yours. So, as you can see, we have Jimena's fashion portfolio, and then she's gone and put a cohesive look on her fashion portfolio. She has Jimena's fashion portfolio. I can go up, I can press About Me. Now she has the same cohesive look, but notice some things are different. She has changed things around. Then she has Career. Again, same palette combo, but things look different. Then we have Croquis, and look at there. We have Croquis on this side, and this is just beautifully done. Next, we have our sewing projects, and she has those there as well. And then service projects there as well, and they all coordinate. So when we go to actually preview Jimena's portfolio, we are able to see it so beautifully and so well done. That's what it would look like on a tablet and what it would look like on a phone. So this is very well done in what you are looking for. So again, you are just downloading it here. putting it onto Google Sites as a new upload. And then you're going to come back and you're going to change it around. So maybe instead of, you're not going to write Miss O'Neill's portfolio, now it's going to be, let's see, what is another one I can do? Let's do sewing projects. I'm not really going in order, but projects. Okay, so we have sewing projects. Maybe I want to switch around some of the things. I want to move this over here, and instead of making it that brown color, I really just want it to be this very light color. I haven't used it yet, so I think it'll be a good one to bring into the mix. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then my background color, I really want it to be a green. I have this beautiful green I want to work with. So I'm going to go in here, add my color code. It's going to automatically switch it. I'm going to bring this, and I might not even use this time. I could delete it, get a different element, pop that in there. Oops, I accidentally, oh no, I didn't. It's right there. I can blow this up, make this look a lot bigger. I can move it over here. And then I can make it, I don't know, this lighter brown color, or tan, maybe is what you would call it. Place it there. And there we are. So I don't like it that big, actually. I changed my mind. So I'm going to get this. I'm going to put it in the corner like that. And then I still have this thing right here. I'm going to go ahead and pull that dark brown color, change the code, click on it. There it is. Now I have something that says sewing projects, and I can now put that also in my Google site for my portfolio. You can mess around with the elements and see what you enjoy and what you like to work with. You can put things in many different places. There is so much that you can do when it comes to exploring within Canva and making things your own. So for example, let's just do one more. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put a new color code. And there you go. I can make this brown if I wanted to. There is literally so much you can do. And the awesome thing about colors is that you just go over, you click on it, you paste it into here, and you can pull everything up. So you are able to mess with it. Again, you share, download, PNG, download, go back to your palette, and then let me press the X. If I were running to switch jimenez, I do change image, upload, and then I'll be able to pull it right from there. However, I am not doing that. So if you have any other questions, please come and see me. But that is how you are going to take your portfolio and personalize it with banners using Canva.